How'd you get here?
So this is the community's next favorite thing that's been released, and it's, again, on Roblox. They don't stop coming, but it's Sonic Rebooted, and this game rocks. It flat out rocks. One of the big reasons it rocks is because there is so much content here. This amount of stages, and the length of the stages, and the quality of the stages is insane. Unheard of for a Roblox fan game, let alone a 3D Sonic fan game, period. Genuinely, I want to talk about this a little bit. Scope is it's a slippery slope, right? Because a lot of Sonic fan games have this vision of what they want to be, this vision of what they can do, right? But they never provide on that content because it's fans, and they're not getting paid for this. It is a fan project. So the point is, seeing a game get this far already, like the difference between this release and the version 2 release and the version 1 release, and the amount of stages, the quality of the stages, and just how much work they put into it, how far they've come, it is insane. It's actually insane. So, I mean, it just makes sense that the community is in love with this, because it's really cool. Like, what else do you want from me? It's dope. So I guess getting a few things out of the way right now, because I do have slight issues with this. Very slight. I think overall, if you haven't played it yet, go play it. It's a lot of fun. It's free. It's fun. Do it. But my slight issues with the game. One, I think that there's some collision issues, which is not something they can fix. It's not on the team that's doing this. It's just Roblox. So it's gonna be like that, and I don't think there's a whole lot they can do, from what I understand, from what a developer told me. Shout out to Phantom, much love. But yeah, like they can't do much about that. Beyond that, my only other like major gripe with this game is that the camera can sometimes be really bad. I mean, this is sure an example of it not working perfectly, but when I say really bad, I primarily mean examples like that where I had to manually turn it around myself. And there are a bunch of those. There are a bunch of like small instances where you'll just kind of have to take your entire hand off the... I'm playing with controller. I know this is designed for keyboard and mouse, so part of it's on me, to be fair. That's also the reason I'm not using the trick too much. I know people are going to get on me because I'm going to get bad ranks and everything. I'm playing these stages how I want. The tricks are fine. I don't think they're that useful, though. I don't like, so I'm not spamming them like I'm supposed to get the high crazy ranks. But anyways, I'm playing with controller. I'm playing with a DualShock 4. The issue that I run into is that I have to take my hand completely off the jump, the boost, anything, to start spamming in the right analog stick, and it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. I don't know if there's much they can do about that. Maybe Roblox just auto-assigns certain buttons to the game. I genuinely don't know how Roblox game dev works. But yeah, it is just, it's unfortunate, because having to switch the camera up this much is difficult, and I think that overall, probably a better experience on keyboard and mouse, because you can just swing around your little mouse and call it a day. But on controller, it's significantly more detrimental. And even so, even if you do have keyboard and mouse, I feel like, you know, the game should indicate where they want you to go with the camera just a little better. But overall, not a huge deal, but you will notice that, like, on these curves, I'll boost, I'll stop boosting, and then I'll turn, because I want to keep my hand on the left analog stick, but then I also need to put my finger on the right analog stick, and I can't do that with some crazy-ass claw grip. So, it's not worth it. But I refuse to play a Sonic game on keyboard and mouse. It's just, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. There are instances where it works better, sure, but, like, I hate keyboard and mouse platformers, man. This is just a me thing. This has nothing to do with this game at all, because the controls on it, they're still good. Like, genuinely. Nothing on the controls of this experience. I am just a keyboard and mouse hater for platformers, because I don't know, like, the feeling of an analog stick, oh, peak. The feeling of a little D-pad, nice little D-pad, so good. Like, I just don't. I don't want to use WASD to fucking move around my character. I feel like I lose a lot of fine motor control over my character when I do that. I don't know. Maybe it's because it feels less fluid to me. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It just feels less fluid. I really want this in case I die. You do have to walk through them. You can't just go over the checkpoints. But overall, the level design here is actually really sick. I think the camera is the biggest issue. And then once you kind of get past that and you get used to it, this level design has an insane flow to it. It feels so comfortable to run through. I will say the boost in this engine is a little different than you would expect. For some reason, I don't know if it... Something about it feels weird. I feel like the arc on it is different than what I'm used to, right? The arc on the fall off of that boost, I knew it was going to be a D rank. Fuck you, it's just broken. It's a work in progress, guys. It's a work in progress. Before you hop on the comments, fuck! Just don't click off the video yet, guys, I swear. We have 2 more levels in this video, I can commentate, I swear. But... like, genuinely, that guy was fucking speeding. Oh my god. What was I saying? I got lost in his sauce. Holy shit. I actually lost it. Oh, before you start calling me Sendo D rank, alright? Fuck you, first of all. I don't care. You're blocked. I don't care. You're fucking blocked. But yeah, the level design it has an insane flow to it. Like that beginning section right there, I think Crisis City is where the camera issues start to show up kind of very heavily. Also, the rails are a little hard to see against the background just because the color of them is... it mixes in, man. It blends in like really bad. But beyond that, that mixed with like camera stuff, overall, it's one of the worst stages when it comes to visibility and making sure you understand where you're going. And on my first playthrough, I had the hardest time figuring this shit out. But I will say, the flow of the stage, beyond that, when you get that shit down, is so nuts. It's so nuts. I just know that, like, the flow could be even better if they had a little bit more camera control. Guys, it's fine to automate more things. I know that's a hot take in the Sonic community, and, you know, probably having a not automated camera that you have to control on your own is probably a big win for some people. I don't know. I don't mind an automated camera. I really don't. Maybe I'm the weird one for that, but I love the boost, by the way, in this. It's so good. It's like the best of both worlds between the Forces boost and Gens and Unleash and everything. You get a little bit of upward boost. It's nothing crazy, but it's enough that I can... Oh, I didn't mean to run into that. It's enough that I can notice it, and I can actually start utilizing it now that I've played this game a decent amount to do crazy skips and to just, like, I don't know, just to pull off some nutso shit, man. Like, you can do so many cool things with that upwards boost from Forces. I know. Whatever you want to say about Forces, I get it. It's fine. It's totally fine. But that boost kind of was fucking sick. Like, that would... If it didn't bring anything else to the series other than hate and vitriol, at least it brought that upwards boost. Because let me tell you, oh, honey, that changed my life. That changes the way that I look at playing Sonic games. If I notice a slight upward arc on a boost, like, neurons activate, and I start trying to do the craziest skips possible. That shit rocks so hard. And, again, it's not very pronounced here. It definitely isn't... You didn't see it. Guys, you didn't see it. You didn't see it. It's definitely not, like, Forces level of insane upward boost where it's practically a triple jump, right? But it's just enough. I saved it. I was about to reset my character and I was like, no, I can do it. I can fucking do it. Even if it's on the lower bitch baby pathway, I can still do it. But yeah, overall, love an upwards boost is what I'm trying to say. Even if it's a small upwards boost, it still alters the way that you play the game so drastically that I fall in love, man. I fall in love. Also, I find myself being able to homing attack out of a boost every once in a while in this game. I don't know if that's something you're supposed to be able to do, or if I'm misremembering shit. I have no idea. But I sometimes do it. I do it. That's something for the logs, for the update logs. I do it sometimes, and it's fucking cool, and you should keep it. Don't touch it. It's mine. You can't fucking do this to me. Please keep it. I love being able to do that. Okay, one of the most important parts of Sonic's moveset, especially in these like 3D entries, what happened? I was on a completely different pathway. Okay, we got it. It's fine. I got lost in the sauce for a minute there. So one of the interesting parts about Sonic's movesets, one of the most important parts about Sonic's moveset, is the fact that I'm going the wrong way, dude. Okay, this is the single level. I will say this. After multiple playthroughs, I still get kind of caught up in this level, and I still get confused. Because if you fall here, right, it's very easy to accidentally alter the direction of where Sonic is going and make him just barely miss it, and then that bottom path kind of looks like it's going the right way. So, like, I don't know. That's genuinely this single place in all of these levels that I actually get tripped up and I think could use some like reworking. It needs to be a little more clear where you're headed, where you're going, what the vibe is. But yeah, anyways, sorry, moving on because now we're out of that part. I was saying something so cool. Okay, oh my god, yeah. Mid-air movement, one of the most underrated aspects of Sonic's movesets, right? People will talk about all this shit. They'll be like, I want the air dash. I like the air dash better than the double jump. And yeah, that's mid-air movement, whatever, I get that. But no, bro, that's not how I mean it. It's not how I mean it. The shit you can chain together, that's what's important. And the way you chain these things together. I'm done with this double jump or air boost or whatever bullshit fuck-ass conversation. I don't care, gang. I don't care. I just want insane, and I mean absolutely insane, mid-air combos. A boost, okay, a homing. Let's think about a nice little air combo we can do. I don't give a fuck about the D. I'm sorry, gang. Call me Sendo D rank. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. But yeah, I like a boost into a homing attack feels great. It just gets you a little more speed. It feels like it's just cool, man. I don't know how else to explain it. It's hard to explain, man. It just works. It works. Something about that mid-air combo just it fuels me. It fuels me. It's so fucking cool. Also, there's a few moves I haven't talked about. I should probably talk about those. There's a drop dash and a spin dash. Both of them fucking suck. They are worthless. The drop dash maybe is a little better than the spin dash, but genuinely, the spin dash it's awful. Because you stand still, there you go. You go so slow. It's the same speed as the drop dash, and when you have the boost, it's kind of getting in that territory of like, why do we have so many movement options that do the exact same thing? Like, why do we have two things that gain you speed instantly? The spin dash is now just a slower variant of the boost, and it's worse, and no one is ever going to use it. And the drop dash is fine, that has its own use cases, but also, I feel like the boost is just so good in this. I also never really find myself using the drop dash, because then you have to jump out of it to boost again, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can just, we're good. You didn't see that, you didn't hear that, yeah, just fucking log off, you didn't see shit. I don't know, I feel like you have to find very specific use cases for the drop dash. I shouldn't have tried to use it in a part of a level that looked even remotely like it was requiring to do platforming. Let me do a test. Alright, that wasn't my test. Yeah, okay, so you have to jump out of it to do the boost, or unroll. So, the issue is your rolling speed is so slow that it's like, yeah, the drop dash is nice, it's an instant boost of speed when you get on the ground, and it's nice to use immediately after you come off like a jump or something. But because the roll is so fucking slow, it's just better to boost. Like, it's flat out better to boost. So, I don't know. The only thing you're really going to be using in this game is the tricks, if you want to get their good ranks, and I don't know, if you want to skip some shit, I guess, and then boost, and that is it. That is quite literally all of it. You are not going to use anything else. What the fuck just happened? What did they do to me? That's not the way I'm supposed to go. So yeah, just a little moveset stuff there, that I personally never end up using. And if you do, that's fine. If you're more of a, like, big fan, big proponent of the... I just fucking killed myself. I always think that I can jump and then boost back on the water again. So I try to do a little flex, but it don't work like that in this game. Fuck, what was I saying? I don't know, I got too lost in the sauce. I got too absolutely cooked in the sauce. I did skip that upward path. There's really nothing up there. So I'm not too stressed about it. But yeah, if you use them, that's fine. Different people like different types of movesets. Some people just like the spin dash because it's the spin dash and it makes it feel more adventure-like for them, and they can ignore that the boost even exists or whatever, and just, you know, to each their own. Whatever toots your horn, floats your boat, and all that shit. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. By the way, this is the last stage we'll be playing. I know it's been a bit of a longer video. I'm so glad I got that checkpoint. I have no fucking clue what just happened there. I genuinely have no fucking idea what I just did, what caused it to be like that. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but it's fine. It's fine, guys, because look, we're so good. We're playing like Sonic heroes, right, guys? You're gonna like and subscribe because I'm playing like a Sonic hero, right? I've died multiple times, but you still like it, right, guys? Right? Please. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. So yeah, I beat that stage. Nah, I'm gonna do it. I got this far. I have to finish. I have to finish. I'm not gonna sit here and not finish this shit. That would be, as they call it in the industry, a rage quit. And I'm not gonna do that. This game is really fun, and all of the deaths that I've had so far are entirely on me, so I'm not that stressed about them. Every once in a while I'll run to a death where I'm like, ugh, that was kind of fucking weird, but not this time. Not this time. All that bad gameplay was entirely on me. But anyways, there you go. That's some of Sonic Rebooted. I'm gonna finish the rest of it, and hopefully get to show off a little bit more special content for you guys. But yeah, really fun. Really, really, really fun game. Go check it out. If you don't have Roblox, what are you doing, bro? Download it. There's this game, there's Dress to Impress, just fucking download it. You're behind the times, man. Come on.